God is preparing you for something important, not to scare you, but to strengthen your discernment. There is someone from your past, someone you released, someone God asked you to walk away from, someone who once occupied emotional space in your heart, and they are about to reappear, not by accident, not by coincidence, but as a test. And God is saying with clarity, be careful, watch closely. Their return is a test, not a confirmation. You let them go for a reason. You ended that chapter for a purpose. And yet, the enemy often sends old things back right when God is preparing something new. This is not a sign to reconnect. It is a sign to stay wise. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. 1 Peter 5:8. The enemy doesn't always come with obvious danger. Sometimes he comes wrapped in familiarity. Sometimes he comes through someone you once cared about. Sometimes he comes through an old comfort trying to pull you away from your growth. This person is returning because they feel your spiritual elevation. They sense your shift. They notice your peace. They see God's hand on your life. And the enemy wants to distract you before your blessing arrives. But hear this clearly. God is not bringing them back. He is allowing them back to show you how much you've grown. The Lord trieth the righteous. Psalm 11:5. This moment will reveal your maturity, your healed boundaries, your strengthened identity, your spiritual clarity, and the progress you made when you walked away. Their return is a test of alignment, not of emotion, not of memory, not of old feelings, but a test of whether you still belong to the past or you're ready for the future God is preparing. Remember ye not the former things. Isaiah 43:18. This is not about bitterness. This is about wisdom. This is about protecting your peace. This is about honoring the growth God brought you through. This is about guarding your destiny. And God is saying, don't be pulled back into what I freed you from. Someone you let go will try to re-enter your life, but this time, your eyes will see clearly. Your heart will know better. Your spirit will stay anchored. Your peace will refuse to settle for what once harmed you. And soon you will say, Lord, thank you for the strength to choose growth over comfort. Their return is a test, and this time you will pass it with wisdom. That quiet peace you feel when you think of them, that connection that goes beyond words, that sense that even through distance, silence, or uncertainty, something keeps pulling you back to them? It's not an accident. It's not a coincidence. It's divine alignment. God places certain people in your life not just for a moment, but for covenant, for purpose, for destiny. Yes, relationships take effort. Yes, there are challenges, but when it's God ordained, it won't be built on confusion, fear, or chasing validation. It will be built on peace, growth, and spiritual connection. If your heart keeps circling back to them with peace, if you feel led to pray for them, not obsess over them, if the thought of a future with them brings clarity, not chaos, that's God nudging you. He's saying, don't let go just because it's not happening on your timeline. What I'm building takes time, but when it's ready, it will be unshakable. This person is meant to stay, not because of emotional attachment, but because of divine assignment. They are part of the future God has prepared for you, so hold on. Keep praying, stay patient. Let God finish what He started, because when it finally comes together, you'll look back and realize why the connection never left your heart. It wasn't meant to. This is your confirmation. Hold on to them. They're meant to stay. And as you continue to hold on, God is doing a deep work in both of your hearts. He's not just preparing them for you, He's preparing you for them. Because true, God-ordained love isn't about rushing into something emotional. It's about building something eternal. This is why the connection keeps resurfacing, not to distract you, not to confuse you, but to remind you of what God already revealed. There's still purpose between you. There's still growth happening. And when the time is right, God will align your paths, this time, in a way that is clear, consistent, and covered in peace. You won't have to beg for attention. You won't have to fear being left again. Because when God establishes a covenant, it comes with confirmation, not confusion. God is saying, I'm working behind the scenes. I'm healing what you can't see. I'm aligning what you thought was out of reach. Keep your heart soft. Keep your prayers steady. Because when I bring this together, it will be undeniable that it was me. This connection isn't random. It's not fleeting. It's not another lesson to let go of. It's a promise being refined. But God's timing is perfect. He's orchestrating the right moment for hearts to be ready, for purposes to align, and for love to be rooted in something far deeper than emotion, in Him. So hold on, not in fear, not in desperation, but in faith. Because when it all comes together, you'll understand why the connection never truly left. It was meant to stay. It was always part of God's plan. This is still your confirmation. The right time is coming, and so is the right kind of love. Because God isn't done. If this word has reached you, this is your confirmation. That person is coming back. Not by force, not by chance, but by divine alignment. God is restoring what was broken and sending you back together. What felt like a breakup might have been a spiritual reset. God pulled you apart not to punish you, but to prepare both hearts for something deeper, healthier, and more divine. You both had lessons to learn. You both needed healing. You both had to be pruned of old habits that would have ruined the future. Now that growth is happening, God is softening hearts and shifting paths back toward each other. If it wasn't God, the connection would have faded by now. But it didn't. You still feel them. You still pray for them. They randomly cross your mind in moments of stillness. That's not your imagination. That's God keeping your spirit open because He's not finished. And guess what? They feel it too. Even if they haven't said a word, they've been thinking about you just as much. This isn't about going back to the old version of the connection. This is about stepping into a new version, healed, whole, and heaven approved. The pride is being broken. The wounds are being healed. The timing is finally becoming right. And